All right, we back once again. Motor City Sports Talk, double dipping really quick. What should the Lions look for in an offensive coordinator in the future? I'm pretty sure they should replace Jim Bob Cooter, okay? Just my personal opinion. I know a lot of Lions fans and people on the outside looking in share that same opinion. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow once again, hitting y'all upside the head with another video. A little late tonight, but found time to fit it in. But in my last video, I talked about how you can win with Stafford for the next 4 years because he ain't going nowhere with a big extension just kicking in this year. So he got 4 more years, I think, on the 5-year extension left. So my whole thing about it was to make Stafford into the game manager that Jim Caldwell, kind of try to tame him into. But where Jim Caldwell failed at was Jim Caldwell didn't run the ball. Every great or formidable game manager has to have a great running game, okay? And that was going to lead me back to square one of this season where one of the head coaching candidates that I wanted the Lions to get or to get to run the offense was a guy from Denver. I think he was a backup quarterback for John Elway. It was Gary Kubiak. I wanted the Lions to get Gary Kubiak because Gary Kubiak had a proven system, okay? A proven system where it worked. He had the ability, his offensive scheme ran off the zone blocking, zone running scheme that made the Broncos a championship winning team, or not a championship winning team, but made them a championship winning team under Mike Shanahan, where Terrell Davis, Gary Anderson, Clinton Portis all became 1,000-yard backs behind that running scheme and that blocking scheme. And he had really, really neat naked bootleg plays and other plays that played off that running scheme. I like that scheme for the Lions. I'm not saying that, he's the be-all, end-all fit, but I like the scheme. And one of the requirements that I would have, in my personal opinion, I don't know if everybody share this personal opinion, is that I want an offensive coordinator that has a proven system, not just experience in this league. I want to know, do you have a system? Do you have creative plays? Can you make adjustments to this offensive system, okay, from year to year, week to week, day-to-day basis, okay? I need a genius like Sean Payton, Sean McVay. I need somebody to be a genius like that. I need an innovative offensive system or a proven offensive system that's worked in this league for years and years, okay? You look at the Dallas Cowboys with Scott Linehan. You look at the Detroit Lions. Look at the Lions. It's all old school offense, okay? Old school offense don't pretty much win no more. The power O, the pulling the guards, the old school wham blocking, running plays no longer work anymore. It's all about stretch plays. It's all about innovation. It's all about spreading defenses out. It's all about that. So my number one requirement is to have an innovative play caller, an innovative offensive mind, a smart guy, a guy that can cater and can make his offense flexible to the players' needs and the personnel needs around him, and flexible to Matthew Stafford needs. My other requirement is that he has somewhat of a proven system. It must be proven, like Gary Kubiak. He has a proven system that, to this day, Kyle Shanahan still runs parts of that Mike Shanahan system. Gary Kubiak's system worked for years and years in the NFL. Okay? That's what you need. You need somebody innovative or somebody really, really proven, or if you can get a mixture of both. You need a system that's proven to work in the NFL or proven to work at some level, college, NFL. You've seen the Bears start with Mark Trestman. He came from the CFL. You need an offensive system that is innovative. You need a system that works. May it be a West Coast system. May it be whatever the hell the Rams ran back in the day with Mike Martz. I know he came here and it didn't really work out for him. The running gun system, the West Coast system, whatever it may be. Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy still run the West Coast system. Still running. So you need a proven system that works. Okay? You need somebody that got clout, that got a name in this league, or that's making a name in this league. You got somebody that's going to be creative, that's not going to just, you line up here, the X line up here, the Z line up here, you line up there. Come on, Jim Bob Cooter doesn't even know how to utilize tight ends. He didn't even know how to utilize Eric Ebron. Ebron was a guy that had 4.5, 4.4 speed, and they continued to use him on in breaking routes and out breaking routes and drag routes and bootleg on flat bootlegs to the flat routes and shit like that. Eric Ebron never got the ability to really stretch the field. Never be on the real route or a post corner route or a corner route or a post route between the. They never gave him the opportunity to use his athletic ability and get downfield. They try to use him like a Jason Witten type of guy that was the timing pattern route running tight end. That wasn't Eric Ebron. He ain't Jason Witten. He more Vernon Davis. A guy that has exceptional speed to get down the field. So you need a competent offensive coordinator that's A, very innovative and has a unique offense that's been proven to work at some level. B, somebody that has a proven system like Norv Turner, like Gary Kubiak in this league, and that's still young enough in the mind to make adjustments and fit in with this type of play calling or this type of league that it's becoming. There's no way that the Lions should have 3 receivers like Galladay, Golden Tate, Marvin Jones at one point this season and not be averaging over 25 points a game. Almost 30 points a game. Not including the garbage time touchdowns. It just doesn't make sense. They need somebody that's been there, done that. Or somebody that's just rising through the ranks like Sean McVay. Or somebody that's been through the ranks like Sean Payton that's a proven play caller. They need somebody else, man. They need somebody that's proven. They tried innovative with Joe Lombardi. But Joe Lombardi said the offense was too complicated for Matthew Stafford. He was too stupid. But my whole premise in my last video is let's make Stafford a game manager. And I think even Jim Bob Cooter, if he knew how to run the ball, can fit that offensive coordinator role. You know what? We're going to run the ball 30 times a game. Stafford can drop back 20 times a game. 25 of those 20 dropbacks are going to be screens or dinks or design passes to the running back. Make them simplify the playbook. Probably 8 of those passes are going to be play actions and go down the field. Simple as that. But Jim Bob Cooter and the offensive coaching staff can't figure out how to run the ball. Jim Schwartz couldn't figure out how to run the ball. Jim Caldwell couldn't figure out how to run the ball. Scott Linehan couldn't figure out how to run the ball. Joe Lombardi couldn't figure out how to run the ball. Jim Bob Cooter can't figure out how to run the ball. Matt Patricia can't figure out how to run the ball. It ain't the players, it's the coaches. It ain't the players, it's the coaches. Let me get that right. It's not the players. As far as the running game, it ain't the players, it's the coaching. Say it again. It ain't the players, it's the coaching. If they just run the ball effectively, Stafford just play action off of that, you wouldn't need a new offensive coordinator. That shit's simple. Simple. That's the formula to win this league. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with that formula. Alex Smith made it. No, Colin Kaepernick made it, but Alex Smith made it to the NFC Championship with that formula. Plenty quarterbacks have made it with that formula. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, play action, make a couple passes down the field. Russell Wilson made a lot of deep playoff runs with Marshawn Lynch doing that. A lot of great quarterbacks success is attributed to running backs. Before Terrell Davis got to Denver, John Elway was 0-3 in Super Bowls. Without Emmitt Smith, you think the Cowboys would have won on the Super Bowls? Hell no. When he held out, they was abysmal. So you take him, you have to find somebody with a proven system that understands Matthew Stafford's strengths and understands his weaknesses. Understands his abilities and his inabilities. That's it. Those are the requirements for the offensive coordinator. But it can't be too complicated because Stafford is not that bright of a quarterback. Okay? You need to bring somebody in here that's going to play to his strengths, know his weaknesses, not going to try to fit a square thing in a round hole. Okay? Period. You don't need that. You need a very, very innovative offensive coordinator that understands Matthew Stafford and that can fit a tailor-made game plan around him from week to week, year to year, month to month, day to day. Okay, I know I said that backwards, but that's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Stafford is not going to be Rodgers, Brady, Patrick Mahomes. He ain't going to be that. He ain't going to be that. He's a good, at best, he's one of the greatest game managers in football. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. He ain't a great Hall of Fame quarterback. He may be the Lions' greatest quarterback of all time. But at best, at winning Super Bowl with Stafford, you got to have a great defense, great special team, formidable offense that can run the ball. He's limited, and everybody can see it. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Don't forget, we on all social media. Links in the description. You can email me as well. We gone.